So I got this kit, this ImpressArt kit. I got the Bridget. These are the uppercase letters, and I want to explain something to you guys so that you won't fall into the same mistake that I did. So when you get this kit with they're all uppercase letters on each one of them. There's let's see if you can see it. Let's see. Okay, you can see the letter. Let's see. Oh, let me see if I can get it better. All right, you can see the letter D. And when you face the letter to you, when you go to stamp it, that's how you know that the letter will be written correctly. And so that was cool. Then I got the little lowercase kit, and it was a little cheaper than the big ones, but I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. They come in this little box, and they're nice, and it has little impress art. They're little on their kit. Well, anyway, none of the lowercase has any kind of markings on it, and if you try to, let me see if I can showed you. And if you try to figure it out by looking at it, you have a hard time because they're very, very small. So you don't know what letters you're getting. Right? I mean, sometimes you could kind of tell. So now I have to, what I'm doing, I thought maybe this would be a good idea for other people. I wrote the alphabet on this little piece of tape, and I took an X-Acto knife and I cut out little cut around it, right? So then I'm taking it and I'm stamping it on this to see which way it is. And then when I realize what letter it is, like this is a W, and then I took out the little right here, W, and I taped it on. So now when I go to use it, I'll just face the tape to me, boom, and then I'll know it's a lowercase W. And if you have this kit and you having that same problem, that's what I would do if I were you. I would make some kind of marking so that you know what letter they are, because they do come in alphabetic order at first, but when you go to pull it, they get all mixed up. See, they don't stay in place, and then you're like, oh no, which way do I do it? It's kind of funny actually, but they're so much cheaper than, of course, the bigger set. And I'm talking like, I don't know, $15 or even $8, because I think I got it on sale for the small kit, and I paid like, $50 for this, and that was on sale too, like $50, $60. I got this with it. I got what else? It came with the little hammer. It came with this metal. It's very heavy. This metal block. It came with a couple like bracelets to use. It came with a marker. What else did it? I think that's all it really came with. So I bought this separately. This is a little stamp like to make round little things you could stamp on it, and then you put them in there and you hammer that to make it like into a shape of a cup. And then I also got this separate to make the bracelets, so you could bend the bracelet. So instead of like here's one I'm starting to make. I just put some texture on it with a ball peen hammer, and then after I'm done printing whatever I want on it, you put it in there, and then it bends it like it's straight, and then you bend it, and it'll go right into a bracelet. It's pretty cool. It's really cool. Oh yeah, the kit that I bought this with came with this tape. Where's that book at? Oh, here it is. This little book. It has stickers that'll show you like the measurements. Like, see that little measurement right there? If you put it on the metal block like that, it stays in place, and then you can take the white tape and measure, or tape it down on the brick, and then you'll be able to be like, okay, stamp it there, stamp it there, stamp it there, like every orange or every black line, depending on whatever way you want to do it. And it has like the circle ones, so you can make circle jewelry for bracelets. But I got these from Amazon, and I was like, man, this is awesome, because I wanted thicker ones. This stuff won't stamp onto it. It's terrible. I can only buy, it seems like I can only buy the ImpressArt stuff, because no matter how hard you stamp on this, it won't stamp a letter on it, like barely. Like you have pound to pound to pound to pound, and then it'll be like a very light letter. But with the regular jewelry, the ImpressArt jewelry, all you got to do is stamp once. Boom! I stamped it 3 times. I was like, boom, 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 and they snapped. As soon as I curved it on and made it into a bracelet, they snapped where the letters were. So you can only only pound it once. Boop. So anyway, yep, I thought I'd give you that little tip on what to do with the lowercase letters, because it really sucks trying to find a letter to make something and you can't. I mean, because they just don't, like, you can see this is definitely an X, right? Of course. But I mean, can you tell what this is just by looking at it right away? Right? Is it an O? Is it an A? Is it a C? Is it an E? But so yeah, I really do like the ImpressArt. I'm very happy with it. I just got to get used to it more. I also bought myself a Dremel so I can buff the jewelry, because I'm planning on getting real silver and stuff when I get a little better. And then I got this kit that was on Amazon. It's not for the name brand Dremel, but all this stuff fits in the Dremel, and this whole kit with all that was, I think it was like $16. And I mean, there's a lot of stuff. Just because the name brand doesn't say Dremel on it, I think that's why it was so cheap. The only thing I don't like is these little wheels here, these little things here. As soon as I put them on the Dremel and they start to spin, the metal things fling out, bling bling. But everything else works pretty good. But yeah, it's called Apex Forge. So if you have a Dremel, look this up on Amazon. So I'm using this for my jewelry making also. There's a couple things I wanted to oh yeah, and this too I bought. It makes rings. You put the little tiny metal thing in there, and you just turn it, ching ching ching, and it twists it and makes it into a little ring. Where's the metal to that? Look, comes with the got these little dog tag things. It's so much fun. Oh, here's the little ring things. See, I made that textured. And then when I'm done printing something on here, then I'll put it in this, and it'll bend it to be a ring. And here's the circles. And what you do is you put them in here. After you're done printing whatever you want on them, you can make decorations, designs, or words, and you just tap it until it's round. It becomes like an oval shape, like cup shape, which is pretty cool. They have things like this, keychains. I made my husband one of these. But yeah, what else can I say? This thing right here, you put it in the words, like after you're done stamping it. Oh, here we go. Check this out. So this is those blank bracelets I got from Amazon. Look at the letters. I mean, I thought I was gonna bust my stamps. I used these. I thought I was gonna bust the stamps trying to get it to work. I mean, see, it did very lightly go on there, but look how I doubled it. And then, so anyway, you take this and you put it in the lettering of it, and then you clean it off, buff it off a little bit, and boom, it has like a little blackness to it. So just to show you what I mean, when you put the ink, I wrote make art, not war. This is like the first bracelet I made. And see how I mean, it looks pretty good. But if you don't put the black ink in there, it's just silver, and it doesn't, the letters don't stand up as much. So, okay, so there's my idea of what to do if you get this lowercase letters, which are a lot cheaper than buying the uppercase ones.